The Salesian Center for Faith and Culture arose from a dream to establish a permanent presence in Center Valley for the legacy of Christian humanism as lived and taught by St. Francis de Sales, who believed that goodness, what he called devotion, is not only possible but necessary in every state in life.
Goodness really resides in the things that surround us, and that we really have to be able to see them and to perceive them and appreciate them through the eyes of faith and from that perspective of love. And if we do that, of course, then we are really well on our way to getting to our final destiny.
Since its establishment, the mission of the Salesian Center for Faith and Culture has been to promote the interaction of faith and culture, an integration that has been embodied in the lives of St. Francis de Sales and St. Jane de Chantal.
The mission of the Salesian Center for Faith and Culture, which we've been at now for 10 years, is essentially to put into 21st century terms the seminal insight of St. Francis de Sales, his claim to fame as a teacher in the church, which was that holiness is not something lived in addition to everything else in life, or even separate from everything else in life, but as part and parcel of life. And so the idea of combining faith and culture was really his idea, not only his idea, but certainly his central idea, and the basis for his world-famous book on the devout life, which was how to lead a good life in the world. And so our mission takes from that foundation, and we try to do three things with that. One is to study the connection between faith and culture, and so we undertake research projects, or I should say we coordinate research projects. A second dimension would be to discuss that connection between faith and culture. So we have a wide variety of dialogue programs that bring folks from different areas of life in the world to talk about key issues, controversial subjects, that sort of thing. And then a third and distinctive element of the Salesian Center is the forming of partnerships that extend the university into the community.
Currently, the Salesian Center is located in a split-level house acquired by the university in the 1990s. The house was renovated to accommodate the staff, a conference room, and a small reference area.
The building that we're currently in is literally a split-level house, one of the early structures on the campus. And it's sufficient in terms of the small office space that we have that got the Salesian Center going. But now that it's going, and going strong, there isn't room for any expansion of staff. There is not room for meetings of students in the honors program or the Leadership Institute. And so the goal, the need really is to have a space where, out of which we can run the various programs of the Salesian Center, which, since we moved in, have multiplied by 40 or 50. And so we're basically out of space. Located where it is on the campus, at the intersection of the roads that people come onto the campus, having a building there that people see when they first arrive, and knowing that it is the Center for Faith and Culture, says to the whole community, here's what we're about.
The planned Salesian Center for Faith and Culture will be a signature building on campus and will feature a 65-foot bell tower and clock, situated at the intersection of 3 campus walkways to the University Center, to Billera Hall, and to student residences atop the hill. Alongside the clock tower, a 7,250 square foot facility will feature a distinctive slate roof, cut limestone facing, and red brick exterior that is common to other campus buildings. The new center will house proper spaces for administration and programming specific to the Salesian Center. These facilities will include a great room with special collections and displays, a formal dining room and kitchenette, 2 conference rooms with library shelving, and 8 offices for faculty and staff. The center also will feature 2 reception and secretarial areas, a workroom, and storage space. The cost of the Salesian Center is $5 million. Having focused attention on the Salesian heritage and having introduced its faith-based wisdom to students and the general public, the Salesian Center is now making a name for itself in the Lehigh Valley and beyond. The Salesian Center helps bring the university's mission into the public square. The center has become a well-known voice for matters related to faith and culture. Its lectures and public forums draw audiences from the campus community and the local public.
What began literally in the computer in my office has grown into several folks on staff, literally hundreds of meetings a year, several different programs for students, for various departments, for partnerships with the local community, none of which would have been possible without the incredible generosity of our benefactors.
Thank you for sharing the past few minutes with us. We look forward to working with you to make DeSales University the best choice in the Lehigh Valley.